Last time on What's Your Damage?
Great Amomongo, we seek a headless body to end this accursed fog and this blight on the lake and the surrounding lands. I do not ask this freely or lightly. You or any of your agents come to me, I will return a favor.
Far away in the trees, about probably 500 feet away, you can hear the distant screams and calls of the Amomongos.
The plants say there's trouble. We either gotta stay or go.
There are three things looking down.
With that, I start dashing out of the woods. You see me going. I'm not even stopping to say, let's get out of here.
And then that'll be 8 healing, 2 wobbles.
8 maximum. That is a friendship heal.
One day they'll automate our imaginations
What?
and we'll call it AI.
Theater of the mind in my D&D?
Versevern handed me a note. I do not know what's on that note.
Do you like me? Check 1. Yes, no.
One of you is displeased. The one who's eating it is displeased, but it isn't because she's dying. It's because it is just a little bit not good.
I take a nibble.
It's not good.
Why not?
What is my damage?
See, now that's a professional.
I'm going to run as well, and I'm reasonably assuming that he's going to get a lot further ahead than me, which is fine because, you know, having a staggered out line here might not be such a bad thing.
Okay, yeah. Wobbles, as you're taking off, here's what I would like to do. So this is called a skill check. What your goal is to escape whatever it is up in the trees. You haven't gotten visual confirmation, so you don't know exactly where they are. You had sort of an idea of maybe a branch. So here's how a skill challenge works. So what we're going to rely on is your aforementioned skills. For this, since this is the first time that we've done this, it's going to take 3 successes for you to successfully get out of this area with this danger of now 3 things looking down upon you. So what we're going to do is use it narratively, and Wobble, since you were already in hiding, what we're going to do is you guys look at your skills, figure out what skills are best suited for this project or what you want to do to get out of these woods. And I'll set the DC at 15. Does this make sense? Or do I need to explain it better?
I think I get it enough.
Okay, so yeah, with Wobbles dashing out, since you were hidden, I will give you advantage on your first roll. So here's what you have around you. You have all of these trees, you have the falling fir, you have several towering trees, and you know that you've gotten conveyed to you. I think you got conveyed to you that there's 2 things from above that are a danger. How would Wobbles like to try to use one of his skills to get out of this?
He would like to chuck something in the opposite direction that he's running to just kind of basically bait them in the other way if they're going to be moving at all.
Okay, perfect. So what are you going to be using for that?
I imagine that'd be sleight of hand, maybe. Well, Ooh, it might actually be athletics, which isn't a good choice for him.
But you do have advantage on it.
Make an argument for like deception.
Yeah. Depends how. But he's not really trying to verbally do it, so I don't see how charisma could factor in.
Yeah, this feels like athletics to me.
Dex or strength. Or...
Well, I tried.
I'll use my -1 on a skill check because I'm
Advantage.
I'm too stressed to metagame. That's what's going on here.
Yes!
Nat 20.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's why we play the game and not try and win the game.
Play the game, not the rules, baby.
So for Severin, you will be next up, but here's what happens as Wobbles, when you say, like, should we stay or should we go, Wobbles? I feel like if we stay, there will be trouble. And if we go, it'll be double. But he made sure that you could see him running in the undergrowth as he's fucking booking it. Turning, he has something in his hand as he fucking flings it. And you hear that he hits like what seems to be a dead tree and it causes it to go, as it causes it to make a loud hollow sound from your eastern side. And you can hear something in the high canopy start to race towards where that sound is. What would you like to do, Verseverin?
Perseveron hears the tree go, ow.
Ow. What the?
Stupid trees.
So, as I say, we gotta stay or we gotta go, if you'll allow it, the plants that in my little 30-foot radius here, especially forward away from this area towards Wobbles, part way, and collectively the plants are all like, you gotta go, air taker, you gotta go, danger. Because one of the things in the spell, it says you can turn difficult terrain into ordinary terrain that lasts for the duration. So I'm just lightly asking if they could, clear a path a little bit for Severin.
Yeah, if you want to use that, I'll bring your skill check, the DC for your skill check down. Sure.
Sweet. And plus, even if you don't, narratively, it looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
The parting of the green sea here for Verseveron. And then I'm going to just roll athletics because he's just, bullheaded running through the forest.
Okay, so let's say that as they start to clear their path, he has a straight line that he wants to go in. There is a couple of vines that are hanging low, which he'll just have to bash through. So yeah, give me an athletics check.
And my athletics check's not bad. I could have picked survival or made the case for it as well. Nope, terrible. 7.
Okay, that's 1 down. Okay, so you're 1 success, 1 failure. Verseverin, as you're fucking running with your head down,
can I suggest something?
Go for it.
The plants are moving out of the way, and he's still being like overly cautious. Like, step on a plant I just talked to.
He's keeping his head down.
Yeah, like I'll start smashing plants once I get outside of this radius of where I can hear them. Ow, ow, ow. Like, they cleared away, and then I'm also like, oh, all right. Being nice to me.
Pushing through vines like, excuse me.
Excuse me, pardon me. Danger, air taker in danger.
I mean, this is spiritually correct for your patron plant. So.
Taking perhaps an excessive amount of caution when he's just fucking when they're saying like get out of here, air taker, you gotta get out. He's like, no, I don't want to step on your faces though. It means something to me now. He runs, and unfortunately, that vine that as his head was down, trying to be cautious, his arm gets wrapped up in a vine, and you currently have the condition of restrained. Wobbles, you don't hear his footsteps anymore. Instead, you hear him get entwined in something. What would you like to do?
I would like to go help my friend because that's what friends do. So I'm gonna try and sleight of hand those vines.
Wake the rest. I'll catch up.
Do you listen to this or do you ignore it?
Ignore it because, first of all, if they fight me alone, that's even worse. Second of all, I have a heart.
So sleight of hand on Verseverin's vines. Okay, yeah, hit me with that.
That's a 12. DC check 15 for this? Oh, I just realized we're going to die. We have to do better than average? Yeah, no chance.
So, Wobbles, as you were trying to sleight of hand get this thing off of Verseverin, you can tell that you're making headway. However, you do also hear the creatures that were above you that fell for your brilliant ploy. You can hear them making their way closer to you. You can see that the branches up above are shuddering, and there seems to be more and more fur falling. Verseverin, what would you like to do?
You kind-hearted fool. I told you to run. I'm going to try to get out. Try to escape. Let me go. Kind sir.
So what are you going to use for this?
I don't know. You tell me. What am I doing here? Struggling to get free of restrain?
Persuasion, obviously.
I don't got a pitch yet. Persuasion.
So
athletics, survival, raw strength.
I think you could use survival on this.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I got a 16 total.
Okay. With Wobbles working with you, you are able to find this. This isn't your first, let's be honest, this isn't your first time being caught in a vine.
This isn't my first Vineodio.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself, literally. I don't know how you said that. And
Well, I just found my next character name. Vineodio.
you are able to slip out. However, the creatures they're not close because they're about 50 feet above you. However, you do know that they have closed the distance horizontally.
They are on your location.
They are on your location. Wobble, this is, what would you like to do to get you out of this situation?
Oh, I don't know, but everything I'm good at isn't going to help. Put them to sleep. A history lesson.
I mean, you can use
the magic items I have in front of them, so they're like, "Oh, he has that. We better not mess with him."
Run, you double-dashed bastard! Run!
So, looking at this, you can use your investigation to find perhaps a secret way that you and Verseverin can slide under notice, right? Like there could be, as you look around, you can find like, oh, actually, that's actually a hole. If we just go through that hole, we might be able to escape their notice because we'll be protected, super protected from above. It's things like that, right?
Yeah, if that'd be investigation and not perception, I absolutely want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would be.
Even if it is perception, that's probably my best shot. But yeah, basically look for the best way out of here that isn't gifted to us by the plants, because that didn't work out.
Just waiting for him to roll it and Elliot to be like, nope, there are no holes.
With a +9, that's 11.
Damn, you have plus. Always pitch investigation.
This is also a place where you can use one of your inspirations if you have any.
I don't know. I'm ready to re-roll my character.
Yeah, this is Parker always comes in with, V2 about this point in the series. Okat respects, Parker re-rolls.
Okay, so as you are looking around trying to desperately find a way to get out of here with Verseverin, you find a spot that looks like you Wobbles would be able to get through. However, you know that Verseverin would not be. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let you choose. Wobbles can go through this and be safe from whatever danger is happening and leave it to Verseverin. Or you can choose not to, and the consequences happen to both of you.
It's a real Sophie's choice.
Oh.
Hide, you fool!
You know what? This time, he's not going to leave Perseveron behind. He's going to trust Perseveron because he tried to help him with the vines. It didn't work. So he's going to have confidence in his friend's judgment and hide.
Okay, so Wobbles is going to dip underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, as Wobbles, you get underneath that just in the nick of time because you feel, and Perseveron, you experience this firsthand. Several arms, it seems, reach down and grab you. One dirt-ridden and blood-caked hand puts itself around your mouth as they drag you up into the canopy of the trees, and your vision goes dark.
Am I allowed to moves at this phase?
Since the skill check was failed, we will get back to what happens to you, and we'll have some plays there.
Cool.
Jesus, Doug, let someone else get kidnapped every once in a while.
Wobbles, what would you like to do?
I'd like to run back to camp and get everyone and get the party back together to resolve this.
Okay. Wobbles, as you cautiously make your way back.
No, I'm dashing. I'm cunning action dashing. I'm on dasher on dasher on dasher on dasher dashing.
We've established this before. Double dog dashing.
Is there some prancer in there, or just
Nope, just dashing.
No time for prancing.
Oops, all dashing.
The Wayway's not here yet. No prancer.
Okay, Wobbles, through your dashings, you arrive at the now just waking up group.
Everyone, guys, we gotta go help Perseveron in the woods and first falling and the monsters in the forest. We can now.
Shit.
And he runs back into the jungle.
Get, I gotta get a fucking gear. Jesus. I don't know who that is.
what's going on? What?
Okat's already running after him, pulling up her pants as she goes.
I think like Riz is like strapping on her armor. There's monsters did you hear the noises last night? I thought it was the fucking Amomongo like mourning the dead. Apparently it was not that.
Guess we'll find out when we get there.
Come on, Luwe.
Yeah. I just want to note in there, like, Lily is looking extremely confused and like she's having a hard time actually keeping up, like not quite dragging herself out of sleep.
I think if it looks like that, Riz will like stop and stoop in front of her.
But why are we stopping?
Up.
Do we need to go?
Come on up.
Okay, yeah. And she'll just climb onto her back as carefully as she can.
And Riz is going.
And Riz would hear her like hissing a little bit, like in pain, in her ear as they're running.
Riz does not like this. But Riz is also like, Perseveron can't die.
Yeah. She's not saying anything or complaining, but she's
okay,
there is
fair.
something obviously not quite right at the moment.
Right, okay.
And I think Okat's already well ahead of the two of you because she woke up feeling oddly refreshed.
Also,
and vindicated.
Yeah.
Also, monks are faster.
Also that. Yeah. And I don't have to put on any armor, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
A mushroom-free dream.
We'll never know. But I think Okat catches up with Wobbles as they're running, and she's like, did you get a look at them? What are we dealing with?
I don't know. They died in the trees and they ate the Amomongos and
They ate them?
they killed them. I don't know. I didn't go up the trees.
Okay. No, that's all right. Just trying to get a clear view. Do you think it's another Aswang?
I I don't know, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get there. We're going to help Perseveron out, and we're going to figure out what's going on. I got your back. Also, if there's time, she's going to offer him a piggyback ride, because why the fuck not?
Yeet.
And this might be the first time in his life he turns it down because he's just running as fast as he can back towards.
Fair. Well, I said if there's time, if we don't slow down enough for you to hop on, then I'm just going to keep up.
Well, at this point, he has to kind of keep up with you.
Okay, as you make your way to the spot that Wobbles and Perseveron had the encounter in, it weirdly seems pretty peaceful here. The only thing of note for the new three is that it appears to be snowing. However, it is not snow, it is fur, and some of it is blue tinged like the Amomongo's fur was.
I do not fucking like this.
Lily's gonna try and reach out mentally to Perseveron. Perseveron, are you here?
The caller you were trying to reach is no longer available.
Oh, no.
If you would like to leave a message for Perseveron, please think after the beep. Beep. Or Elliot. Sorry. Maybe I am around.
You're not around. That was perfect.
Oh, man.
I was like, if he's within 120 feet, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'm like, he's.
Okay.
I don't know if he's not conscious, but I can't reach him.
Okay. They were in the trees. Right? Wobbles?
Yeah.
And then he starts climbing the tree where he saw the blood trail go up.
Okay.
Should we climb too, or do you want me to stay down here with you, Rez?
If you think you can climb, it'd probably be good.
Yeah, I think it's almost over.
Are you okay, hun?
Yeah, I'm fine. And she'll get off Riz's back, find a tree close to where Wobbles went up, and start to climb up. I think what Riz would see is there's just a line of blood down her tail where it has recently split into two.
Oh, Jesus. You are not fucking kidding.
And the halves are now like just visibly healing themselves up and covering themselves in scales.
Oofa doofa.
But they've also like elongated just a little bit more, and they're now like so thin that they are clearly like far more prehensile than usual.
That's why there's only one of you. It's too off-putting.
No, she rolled for this earlier, and then I just heard her cackling in the other room. And she's like, sometimes the dice do what I kind of want them to do.
Oh, boy.
And then she's like, because I was just thinking it'd be funny if I rolled this and it was something body horror. Body horror.
It is.
You're welcome.
I think Riz is like, Riz would obviously be able to tell it's healing, but I think so she's like, fuck, but she's also like, fuck. Okay. Deal with that later. And then she'll try and follow on the ground because her climbing is pointless.
Yeah, I think Okat's also gonna. I've been considering whether I want to burn a key on Step of the Wind so I can double my jump distance, but I don't know if that counts for vertical, so it's maybe not worth it.
Sadie, always burn key, always burn spell slots.
I only have 3.
100% all the time, baby. No break, all acceleration.
All right, this is on you.
I burned a 3rd level spell slot knowing that we were in danger just to chit chat with plants. I just got my 3rd level spells.
Well, okay, fair enough. So yeah, I'll burn a key to Step of the Wind.
Also, you're level 5, so you have 5 key.
Do I?
Yes. You get your key matches your monk level.
Oh.
So it increases.
I should have had 4 this whole
time. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You've been holding back, baby.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so every time you level up, you get an additional key. So you have 5 total right now.
5 feels like a lot more than 3. I'm about to go Super Saiyan. So I'm going to dash over to an unoccupied tree and climb that one. And like jump, I don't know, 60 feet into the branches or whatever. I don't know what my jump distance is.
Hold on, I have a calculator for this.
Oh my god.
Here, use that.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So you can reach up and grab something 12 feet off the ground. Okay, so I'm going to jump 6 feet. 6 feet is a pretty tall jump, actually.
Yeah, you jump over most people's height.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but I just turned on the monk thing, and that doubled my base, so I can jump up to 12 feet. Ooh.
Monk shit.
So yeah, you see Okot dash over to a tree and then just fucking launch herself into the stratosphere, and she's somewhere in the branches.
As Wobbles is climbing up the tree, as is Lily, and Riz is holding it down on the ground by herself.
Yep.
Overall, the time that's elapsed is 20 minutes, give or take, because Wobbles had to run back and then run back with you guys.
10 of that was just Okot figuring out how to fucking jump, so. It's like when a cat's trying to calculate a distance and like wiggle, 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 and half start, and then like, nope, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. A lot of that.
So we cut to Verseverin, where once there was darkness, there is now a dim light, and you smell something really rather fetid. As your eyes open and you look around, it seems like you are in a hut somewhere. You can see several bones on the ground, and you can hear the bubbling of a cauldron to your left as a tall, lanky humanoid figure with long black hair.
It's the big friendly giant.
You can hear cracks and snaps as it appears that they are preparing a meal for themselves.
Are they looking at me, or are they not paying attention to me?
Oh, I should say, when you wake up, you do not have your staff currently on you, but that seems to be the only thing that you were missing. You can see that your staff is about 15 feet across from you in this hut, but they are not currently looking at you.
Are they looking at the staff?
No. Mm-mm. They are consumed with this piece of something that they are preparing.
I would like to try to reach out to touch my staff with my foot or my hand. It doesn't matter. Whatever feels like that I'll be able to do without alerting this thing.
It is about 15 feet from where you are. How long is your tail?
I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with my own biology.
You in the character design, you told me you didn't have one. That's all.
I don't have a tail, it turns out.
Don't.
Verseverin looks at his ass. No tail. Sometimes when he's in his dreams, he has a tail, so he's got to look like, nope, this is a no tail situation.
So it seems like it would be a little bit too far for your arm or your leg to reach it. Is there anything else that you would like to do or try to figure out?
Yeah, I'm going to wild shape into a rat. Or if a rat is... I want to turn into something that is from this area that is small and quick.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Probably a kangaroo rat.
Okay. So I'm going to wild shape into a kangaroo rat.
Okay.
I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Really wish I had a 15-foot tail like I do sometimes.
As you do that, I'm going to give you advantage on this, but I'm going to have you roll against their perception. So make me a stealth roll against their perception.
And I'm rolling with advantage, you said?
Yes. Okay, I got a 23.
I didn't do well at all. I got a 9.
So, Verseverin, as you are shrinking into your form, it seems to be turning at the exact same time to catch your new form.
It doesn't help that the whole time he's going, oh, ow, ow, ow. Gross, gross.
You look like the middle morph on the cover of an Animorphs book.
Not my bones. Not my bones.
So, unfortunately, this thing, as it turns, it appears to have once been a human of some kind. However, the jaw is too long now, and the teeth are too sharp, and the eyes are too sunken and jaundiced yellow for it to really fall under the humanoid description without adding a little bit of something else to it. As it sees you, it's going to try to capture you with one of its incredibly long arms. So we're basically going to have a grapple right now. I'm going to go with probably athletics, and you can choose either dex or athletics to try to avoid this.
Forgive my system ignorance, aka I mean, please explain it to the audience who they may not know. As well wild shaped, do I have my stats? Am I Verseverin strong or am I...
You're mouse strong.
I'm mouse strong. Well, yeah, then I'm going to go dexterity because I'm assuming kangaroo mouse dexterity is superior to Verseverin dexterity.
It looks like it's a 13. Let me just double check that. Not a plus 13, but like a 13 overall.
I kind of, yeah. I wish I could turn into a super mouse.
Oh, Mighty Mouse?
Or whatever has a plus 13. Probably Flash Mouse.
Yeah, the rat says they have a plus 0, but mice seem harder to catch, so I'm going to give you a plus 1 to this.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Ability check?
Yeah, that's a nat 20 for me.
Oh, I got a 12.
Wah, wah.
This thing seems to move inhumanly fast as it catches you.
Squeak.
As it squeezes down on you, it holds you, and
I bite it.
Yeah, make me an attack.
I don't know what my attack is. I'm sorry that I'm forcing my stat block onto you.
Your attack is a plus 0 to hit. And you can and if you do hit, you can deal 1 piercing damage.
Yeah. I'm just trying to maybe he might think it's just like a regular mouse that bit him. People drop stuff when it bites their hands.
Well, considering that he just had a giant dragonborn who then became a mouse.
I got an 11.
Yeah, that's not going to do it as you try to...
This is why wild shape sucks for separate things. I got to be myself, baby.
It puts its thumb over the top of your head to prevent you from taking another bite at it. And it looks at you, this little fucking mouse, and what does it want to do? It knows what you are, or it has a dim recollection. As you're being held by this, we'll just say this is happening in 0 time, you can see the form, perhaps, of Amomongos around this hut above the canopy. You can see the mauve sky around. It still holding you in its one hand. It reaches towards your staff, picks it up, and walks outside. It tosses it from its hut, and you watch your staff fall through the canopy.
Bye-bye. I love you. I'm sorry. Can I jump out of this guy's hands?
You are restrained, so you can definitely try. So we'll have another contest with your +1 versus its athletics. But yeah, we can definitely have another contest.
So I'm this I have to do athletics,
athletics or dex or acrobatics, either or for you.
Oh yeah, all right. Let's do this. So this will be acrobatics, mouse. No, I'm not even going to try and do mouse acrobatics. 4. I'm terrible as a mouse.
Oh my god!
As you try to squirm away, it puts its other hand on top of you.
Let me go.
And goes to the place that it kept you, tosses you in there, and then puts a fine mesh covering around it. So imagine it like this. The jail cell, we'll call it, is about 5 feet in total height, and it's bolted to the floor. There is now a skirt leading about like 3 feet from the ground around this that's made of dry grass that prevents you from running through any of the bars, and prevents you from seeing what's happening from your vantage point as a mouse. Does that make sense?
No, but I'm going to roll with it and assume that I'll just bother you with lots of questions later.
Okay, sounds good.
When you ask me what I want to do. What I'm hearing is that I'm trapped in a cage made of steel and plants. And then at least as a mouse, I can't get through the bars or the plants.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And the cage is on the ground in a cave, and then there's
above the tree line. Above the tree line. So you are
the cage is above the tree line, not in a cave. Yeah.
Right. No, you are above the tree line. The hut is above the tree line. It's probably made on top of a tree.
Gotcha. And this guy's in the cage with me.
No, he's outside of it.
Oh, so he threw me in the cage after I bit his hand.
The hut is in the tree. The cage is in a hut. The fish that runs in the cage.
So the reason I got lost is that I didn't clock from the beginning that I was in a cage. So I was trying to figure out, has he been in the cage with me the whole time, or is he now putting me in a cage? That was my confusion. And that's on me.
Yeah, he was never in the cage. He was outside of it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm in one now because I've been a naughty boy. Well,
right, yeah. No, Verseverin was in the cage initially, but the other guy was not. But now you're back in the cage with the inability to go through the bars as a mouse.
Yep, I'm in the bad druid box.
But that's where he is. As oh man,
do any of us in the trees notice a staff suddenly raining down from the sky?
No, you are pretty far away from where this is.
Nuts.
But I'm going to say that Okot is the first one up, since she leaps incredibly high. You are able to look around and see on top of the trees. It's almost considering how high you are, and the lattice work of branches underneath. It seems like if you keep careful, you'd be able to walk on top of this. And you can see that there is a leaf full to burst, like this leaf that's almost U-shaped at this point, that just has a ton of blood in it. That's why there didn't seem to be any blood on the ground, because they seem to have collected it in this really broad leaf that is holding the blood inside of it.
It's like collected there on purpose?
It seems so.
I'm gonna uncollect it.
You're going to knock it so the blood spills?
Yeah, fuck your blood leaf.
Okay. Yeah, Riz. All of a sudden.
I do come out.
I knew this was gonna happen. What do you want from me? Oh, magnanimous GM.
I do call out, heads up.
Give me a.
I do know she's on the ground.
Huh?
I do know she's on the ground, so.
But you don't exactly know where she's located since you were so high up, and it is.
I know she's below me, so.
Oh, sure. So you can call out. No problem.
You did this. You did this. Let it happen.
Riz, give me a dex saving throw.
Oh yes, I'm so good at these.
You just hear like a weird pitter patter from the leaves above, and you're like, "Oh no!"
That would be a 7.
Riz, you hear, look out down below, kick, and then you're like, look out down, but I'm down, but
I don't think it's even a full sentence. It's just heads.
It's kick, heads, huh?
Huh?
Which also causes her to look up.
No.
What?
Riz, you get carried.
Slop wiping at her face. Okot, I swear on all that is good on this frickin' planet, I'm going to punch you in the face later.
That's fair.
As Laway and Wobbles make their way up.
Why are you gonna punch Okat? What happened?
She spilled blood on me.
Oh.
My bad.
Okay, baths later for everybody.
Yep.
We gotta find for Severin first. Is there more blood? Is there a trail? What's going on?
It's a great question. Do I see any more blood leaves?
Great question. Love that question. Whoever wants to, give me a perception check.
Wobbles!
Wobbles, yeah, has just been laser focused. Where to go? Where is he?
Okay.
19.
Can we help it? Oh, well, he doesn't need it. Never mind.
Okay, Wobbles, as you were looking around, desperately trying to find your friend, looking at this canopy high above the jungle floor, as you narrow your eyes and try to focus around, you can see some signs of a couple of broken branches, as if something very heavy was carrying something else that was very heavy, and the branches couldn't support both. And you can see that it's leading east, and as you follow that initial clue, you are able to see what appears to be a domicile above the trees.
Wait, Okot. There's a hut up there.
Okay, is that where we're going?
I head toward the hut.
And I said this while moving as fast, well, not like rushing, but moving towards the hut at deliberate speed walking pace, not full speed. Determined, but not sprinting.
Yeah, so you want to still be somewhat careful while you're doing this?
Yeah, just barely, though. Just barely careful.
Okay.
Or rather, just not reckless.
Okay, not reckless. Got it. Okay, because, yeah, I will say that this is something that you will, since you guys are now above the tree line and you aren't on solid ground, except for you, Riz. You're looking great down there, by the by.
Feeling it.
And speaking of which, I think after Wobbles gave them a heading, Lily would relay that to Riz. Like, mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Okay, we got some kind of weird hut built into the trees. It's a little bit southwest of where we're going. If we find any more blood, we'll spill it so you can find the trail.
Appreciate ya.
Oh, sure, anytime.
As Riz, I do think if you were to check out your amulet of Far Stand, he would be squicked out.
Yeah, she's just trudging along, very pissed.
Really? Why?
It was an accident.
Just like it'll be an accident when I punch you later. And I will say that because of the unsteady footing here, like if you guys get into a confrontation, it will navigate as difficult terrain unless you just want to be reckless and like roll a percentile dice to see if you fall through or what have you. Does that make sense?
Well, that sounds like fun.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Okay, but as you guys are making your way through, and Riz from down below, I think as you were power walking the line and is fucking tranching through the fucking undergrowth, I think you see a couple of kobolds be like, as they see you.
Like, sorry. It's okay.
What? This is the most important question to me, and I need this answered right now.
Mm-hmm.
How's her mohawk?
It's probably flattened to one side.
Oh no.
Becoming crunchier every second.
Yeah, every step. I think she's like, she sees the kobolds running. She's like, I'm sorry, it's okay. And then she's like, oh crap, they're gonna tell like stories about me now. I don't want those stories.
I'm gonna lose my part in the play.
Or maybe this will like bolster her part because she's playing a god.
Yeah,
A
maybe
warrior
I'm helping.
god. Yeah. Riz warrior queen over here. As you guys are making your way through the upper level of the branches, you guys are getting closer, and you do notice as you get within about, I'd say, 80 feet of the hut, you definitely do notice that there appears to be a phalanx. Phalanx? I don't know how to say that. Phalanx. Thank you. It appears to be a phalanx of about 4 Amomongo, but they seem changed.
Great.
When you look at them, their fur is at best patchy. You can see their reddened skin under the sunlight looks to be raw and wounded. They appear to be surveying, however, they have not seen you yet.
I would like to keep it that way, if possible.
I think, like, in a whisper, Lily would say to the other two, like, we know where the hut is. Should we maybe, like, go down to the ground to be with Riz?
I think you and Wobbles should go down. I'm going to try and sneak closer and scout it out. Can we do the mind link thing and I can tell you what I'm seeing?
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah.
We're not leaving him. We're just going to get closer on the ground. I just don't want to get into a fight up here and her be alone down there.
What if we break where they're standing so they fall to the ground?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I think they might just, like, grab the trees, though. They're monkeys.
You make a very valid point.
And if they catch us up here, then we're kind of, like, in there, you know. Although maybe it is good to, like, go ahead and try from up here and see if we can't knock them down.
Yeah, I think you two get low in the canopy. I'll get closer and see what I can see.
Okay, be with you in a minute. And she's going to relay again to Riz, like, what they're planning and what they see so that Riz can get closer and have a heads up for what might be about to fall.
Thanks.
All right, so I'm going to try and sneak closer. Should I roll a stealth?
Yeah, 100.
Cool. That is a 9 plus 5, total of 14.
Okay, and so as I'm understanding this, we have Okot on the top level. We have Luwewe and Wobbles underneath the top level.
Yeah, like mid-level.
Mid-level, and then we have Riz on the very bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 14, here's what happens to Okot, but after we cut to Verseverin, you are again in the lock, and you can hear that crunching of bones as this creature drops what they were working on into the pot. You see that it is the visage of a dark-haired man as the head drops into the pot and starts to boil.
I would like to try and tear and chew at the fibrous covering between the bars.
Yeah, so you want to try to nibble your way out.
Yes. Roll for nibble.
Okay, yeah, roll me an attack.
Straight roll.
I think you have like a plus. I think it's a +0. Yeah. So
Right, for attacking. That's right. Mouse roll. It's a 16.
Okay. Yeah. As you start to bite on this, yeah, you are definitely you are able to bite through it. If you are to continue on this path, it would probably take you would guesstimate with your great knowledge of mice biting. Probably take you about 10 to 15 minutes to bite through enough of this to create an area for you to escape.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna be as quiet as I can. But I mean, the dude knows that I'm in the box. So,
are you gonna try to be as quiet as a mouse?
Quiet. God damn it! Yeah, I guess I am.
So as Verseverin gets to stops gumming and starts to get biting, we cut to Riz, who has just gotten the word from the mid-level. What the plan is, as she approaches, or as she gets closer to where she suspects that would be, or where she knows it is, she does note that there appears to be a dwarven person who is examining a very long staff.
Not to interject, if it's my staff, it would have some flowers on it. If it's not my staff, then I don't need to interrupt.
That was my question. Is the staff familiar?
Yeah, it appears to be. As the dwarf is looking at it, you can see that they have a pretty big rucksack. They're like, map, as they put it, as they slide it in their back and start to beat feet.
Excuse me?
Jesus Christ, what happened to you? Do you need physical attention?
No, I'm fine. Sir, I'm fine.
I know what fine looks like. That does not look fine.
It's the God. This is not my blood. I did not get this blood on myself intentionally. It just, there was a thing back there and it pulled and it fell and then here I am. So
Riz, roll me an intimidation check.
Oh, don't worry, it's not mine. That's reassuring.
It's not mine. He's trying to think that she has a head injury, so an intimidation.
Don't worry, I'm just covered in staff thief blood.
Is it just a straight roll?
Whatever you have for intimidation.
Even if I don't wanna?
Yeah, okay. I'm just checking. Oh, that's a 21.
She's so tough.
The one time in life when you're like, I rolled well.
You are who you are, covered in blood.
you can see this person as you're talking like, oh, this isn't my blood. He fucking hears that, goes white as the sheet, and dashes.
Hey, I need that staff. It belongs to my druid. And I can't chase after him. Fuck. I think at this point she doesn't really give a shit about anything. She's not here for anything. And she's just gonna thaumaturgy and just in like the nicest voice she can like muster, like project out in the way that he ran and be like, I just really need that staff. It's my friends.
Okay. In this case, I'm going to have you roll it, but since you're using the voice of God itself, and since you've already scared the dickens out of this person, I'll let you roll a persuasion check with advantage, and we'll see what happens.
Love it.
Persuasion with advantage.
Decent. Yeah. Oh, no, that's really good.
17 total.
About 50 feet away from you, Riz, this person who initially maybe a staff thief, but also wanted to tend to your wounds, immediately fucking just drops their pack and everything in it and keeps running, not looking back.
Oh, shit. She's just gonna like meander over to where he ran and like pick up the bag and the staff. Like, aw, I scared the kobolds and the nice dwarf, and I wanted to scare the things that are hurting for Severin. Damn it!
You might as well check to see if he stole anything else that could be useful.
Well,
I mean,
she will.
He was offering healing.
No,
I'm just
I know.
saying.
I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, oh. And then she'll wander back to where she thinks she's supposed to be.
Yeah, where the staff fell, more or less. Okay. Yeah.
Where the Amomongos probably
No,
heard that.
she didn't
Yeah.
give a shit at this point.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point because Riz yelling out like I just want that for my friend. That booms up to the level that Lily and also the area that Okot and these creatures are at. As Okot, you hear the voice of Riz being booming, but like being pretty nice given everything, given the givens.
Oh, she's having a day.
I know what I'll do. I'll spill more blood on her. That'll even things out.
Spill blood on myself to show her solidarity.
These creatures' heads whip towards the noise, and you can see that they grunt, creating a reinforced position. So here's what it's going to look like from your position, Okot, as you are trying to hide amongst the canopy. So you have where the hut is. You have 4 of the creatures. The door to the hut where you see a rather long, tall creature dumping a head into a boiling cauldron. In front of the door are 2 Amomongo, and 2 more are stationed to your left side. So, where you heard Riz's voice.
So if I understand correctly, there's 2 basically guarding the door, and 2 that have sort of about faced to face where Riz's noise was coming from, assuming that is the threat. Okay.
Right. Yeah, they've heard tell. They've heard tell of the line.
And I'm like straight on to the door, or am I off to the one side or the other?
You're cheated over just a little bit to the Riz side, but you are pretty onto the door.
Okay, so I'm going to relay all that information back to Li Weiwei mentally. Which, gosh, I hope we established that link. Otherwise, I'm just thinking real hard to myself.
Well, I mean, she said she was going to go back with Okot
Okay.
after she relayed that
Okay.
to Riz.
So
yeah.
I tell Lily where the Amomongo are posted, and that they seem to be distracted by Riz, which honestly could be helpful. If Riz could start a ruckus, maybe we could sneak in and deal with the guy that's dunking ahead.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound great. Be right back. I think Riz alerted them. And she'll, tell that to Riz.
Keep yelling.
Being like, all right, so that's the situation up here, but, I think you have some people maybe headed your direction. What's going on down there?
No. I would tell her correct me if I'm wrong, Elliot, but they're not moving towards Riz. They just sort of strengthened the position that way. Like, they shifted to face that as if the threat were coming to them. They're not going to the threat.
Right, not as of yet. They're highly defensive of their position. They aren't offensive,
Okay.
trying to go towards the noise.
Okay, I misunderstood. I thought they were, mobilizing.
They're
but,
preparing.
Okay.
Bracing for Riz Pact.
Bracing for Riz Pact.
All right, but, okay, just to clarify, there are two different groups. There's the group that we saw, and then there's the group by the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all visible to me.
So they're... Mm-hmm.
All right, and nobody's moving. They're just looking.
Right. So there's basically two Dargords. Yep. I'm just going to sit with that for a minute.
Dargord.
Yeah, Dargords, yeah.
New monster. Get a stat block going.
Going to acknowledge and accept this feeling. And they're two
Push through, Sadie. You're good. Push
two
through.
door guards and two extra guards that are currently Rizward facing.
Okay, all right, so I guess retract a little bit. Okay. All right, that's weird. I'll relay that. Does it look like they're gonna move?
Riz might be able, if she keeps making noise, she might be able to draw a couple of them off and make things easier for the rest of us. Maybe.
Okay, let me check with her 1 sec. And she'll
Please
switch
hold.
to Rich. Are you good?
Dwarf, there was a
What's going on
dwarf
down
here, and he found Verseverin's staff, and I wanted to get it back, but Okot drenched me in blood, so I'm kind of scary looking right now. And then he ran, and I just didn't want him to get away with the staff. So yeah.
Did he get away with the staff?
No.
Well, hey, we won. Okay, that's good. So just so you know, and then she relays the information, and you're like, so Okot was thinking maybe if you keep yelling, maybe you'll draw one or two of them down there.
I would love to keep yelling, and I would love to hit things. So sign me up.
It's my core competency.
All right, okay. Wobbles and I'll keep an eye from here, and I guess I'll go to whoever needs help
That
first. How
sounds
about
great.
that? Okot might need help first. I don't know where
that's
Severin
good.
is
Severin
yet.
should be priority. So
Bless.
Okay. And she's gonna go, all right, give me 3 and then start
Okay.
yelling.
Gotcha.
She's gonna go, okay, Wobbles, if you want to, you have I saw you using a bow, right? Or something?
Yeah, I got
Range?
this crossbow.
Okay, do you want to back up Riz? She's gonna start yelling and try to draw them off of that area. And then I'm gonna go see if I can help Okot. Maybe find Perseverin?
Okay, and I load my crossbow and just try and hide right in front of her. I'm trying to hide, but not from her.
I have such a great plan.
Well, she's about to climb up to the top layer again anyway, so he will be free to hide.
So he's hiding.
Does he ready an action, or do you just want to have that prepped?
I want to ready. an attack. Basically, if they do move towards Riz, I want to basically shoot at them when they're like halfway along their path, just to either to hit them and just kind of disorient them, or make them like change directions, not knowing where to look. Just
Nice.
make it easier on Riz.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. So here's how I understand the plan to be. We have Verseverin, who is quiet as a mouse, trying to chew through the fibrous material so that he can get out. We have on the top layer, on the Verseverin layer, we also have now Okat and Luwewe, who are prepping to get ready to move as soon as Riz creates a distraction. On the layer below them, which is where Wobbles is, he is hidden and he has his crossbow ready to attack as soon as something starts to dash down towards Riz. And at the very bottom, we have Riz covered in blood, ready to wanting to hit things, and so is all on board to start this plan and start making a ruckus. Am I understanding this correctly?
Yes, I would also like to ready an action, and I just want to tell you right now, I have a great line to go with it. But I'm essentially, I would like to sneak up to the door guards once I am certain that the side guards are distracted, and I'm gonna have my arms of the astral self ready.
Okay, so you're prepping as soon as the other two Amomongos jump down and get distracted by the yelling Riz. You want to take your turn and to immediately dash and get in front of them and pop the astral self. That's your. So the condition is they go down and you walk towards the door guards. Okay, got it.
Yeah, when I'm relatively certain the door guards are all I will need to deal with this move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly, yeah, when she moves, I'm going to try and stun the other one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I imagine I would like think to Li Wei what my plan is.
Yeah.
Better if we're all on the same page.
You have the ability to stun?
Part of the whispering thoughts. I've done it a few times.
Really? Oh, I must have blocked it out.
Because she stunned you.
Yeah. Well, this seems like a plan. As Riz, you get ready to cause a ruckus.
Before I make a ruckus, I'm going to prepare myself and I'm going to cast Mirror Image. So there will be in the glade, all in a like Riz will be there, and then there's 3 flanking her of all blood drenched, angry, half Goliath, half orc or half orc. Rizzos just waiting.
Okay. As Riz, you get this all prepped as everybody has their plan and starts to get ready. There is that thing that I've noticed whenever there is this moment of high tension, which is that things become unusually quiet, as if the world is waiting for what will happen next. And Riz, as you open your mouth to create a distraction, we will pick it up next time.
Thank you for listening to What's Your Damage Season 2, featuring Ray Palmer as Luwewe, Sadie Blake as Okap, Kate Ingram as Riz Parcheesi, Douglas Gale as Perseveron, Parker Postini as Wobbles Waggletop. Elliot Rose is our Dungeon Master. Audio engineering by Sadie Blake and Douglas Gale. All music created by Sadie Blake. Sound effect attributions can be found in the show notes.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. You can find more of What's Your Damage on Apple Music and Spotify, or on our website, wydpod.com. We've got maps, just gorgeous character art, and tons of lore for all needs to know. There's also going to be a sign up for our newsletter, which features content warnings for all episodes upon release, because we think that's super important. And for those of you that want to chat with us on social media, because you love us so much, you can find us at WYD Pod, and that's WYDPODD on Instagram and Threads, as well as a bunch of others listed on our website. In case you don't like those first two, you can find us elsewhere, because if there's a place to be, we're probably there already. So, please stop by, say hi. We would all genuinely love to hear from you.
DC check 15 for this. Oh, I just realized we're going to die.